Okay, so I'm trying something out here. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty cool for vlogging, but so far I'm discovering it's pretty small without a handle or something to connect it to. It's actually pretty ridiculously small. I'm gonna go get something to help me out here. Question of the day, can an old guy like me use an action camera like the new Osmo Action, pull it out of the box, set it up, and just get going with storytelling immediately like it is? And will that footage look any good? That's what we're gonna find out. I really haven't been a huge fan of the action camera space because I really don't do a whole lot of action. I like to keep both feet on the ground for a lot of reasons, not just because I'm an old dude, but it takes me a long time to heal. When it comes to action cameras, I think more of just convenient camera, small camera, great little B-roll camera, cool little special effects camera. But what I also need in that camera is something that's very stable, that'll give me some good alternative footage to the killer footage I get with my real big stuff. I really wanted to do an unboxing too, because that's sort of a cool thing to do on YouTube, but I opened up this package when it came while I was using the restroom. And so that would have made for a really bad unboxing. If I connected it to the Mimo app, all of that stuff was super easy. I'm very impressed with how intuitive this whole thing is. Right now, I'm just holding the actual camera. I feel like I'm holding a little Starbucks box of mints. You know those little mints things? It's small. It's really tiny. It's kind of hard to deal with, to be honest with you. So I need something that I can attach to the bottom of this and have it be a little mini tripod and or hand-holding thing that I can dunk underwater and you know, hold out and vlog with and things like that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in Palm Desert looking for a Best Buy. Do people still buy these things? What the freak? Don't need that thing with the stability of this Osmo. Sorry, buddy, this has it built in, man. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Could probably get the full geek kit right here. I don't need all of this stuff. I don't need this gizmo. What the heck am I gonna clip that to? Maybe right here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Well, that was pretty easy. Thank you, Best Buy. I'm usually not very kind to boxes. Perfect, just this little thing right here, that's all I needed. Look, I understand this is not gonna replace my DSLR and all my cool mics and everything that I have to shoot video, but I think it's gonna be really fun to have this camera in my arsenal. Now, I know for the vlog type stuff, I'm gonna have to do a lot of post-production correction on the microphone because it's not gonna sound that good. But I'm prepared for that. It's a waterproof action camera, and trying to expect good quality audio out of a waterproof action camera is absolutely impossible. The onboard microphones on these cameras are protected by a waterproof diaphragm, so they aren't very responsive. In fact, they're traditionally kind of muddy sounding. It's sort of like eating a delicious steak with a sock on your tongue. It's just not the same. Made it back to the hotel. I can already tell this is going to be so much easier to vlog on. Oh my gosh. It's definitely heating up. I'm glad to be back at the hotel because it is time to get some pool action and maybe a few adult beverages. I'm actually pretty impressed with the slow-mo on this thing. I don't like to swim underwater that far. This is serious action.
Oh yeah, action right here.
You can't do this without an action camera. That's why we have an action camera.
Oh yeah.
What I'm really interested to find out is just how this thing performs in those quick, I gotta get that shot, I gotta hurry up and turn this thing on and get a quick talking head to connect me to my next scene. But I do love how easy it is to use. I mean, you just swipe up for one set of commands, swipe down for another set of commands, swipe left, swipe right. You just, I mean, you kind of feel like you're on Tinder sometimes, but you just swipe around and you figure it out. It's actually very easy. All right, so that was 1080 at 120 frames. I think leaving it at 2.7 to just get a little bit more detail in the image is going to be good, and you can still shoot at 60 frames per second, which I'm doing right now. You're watching it in a 30 frame per second timeline, but what's cool about it is I can still slow this footage down a little bit and make it look a little buttery. Let me show you. So I'm sure at some point I'm going to do a much more exhaustive review. I don't want to cover a bunch of things I've already seen because there's already some great content out there on this new little Osmo action. I just really wanted to take it from the perspective of, can an old dude just grab one, turn the thing on, get some decent B-roll, and actually use it for a vlogging setup? Oh, that wasn't awkward at all. Sorry, guy. You know, just a quick, easy thing. This is the reason you have allergies?
Mm-hmm, I think so.
They look pretty freaking innocent, if you think about it.
Look at these. What do they open up to?
Those are plant icicles. I haven't seen any of the footage yet. It might end up looking like a shit burrito. I have no idea. There's no way for me to know until I get this thing home, back to the studio, get it into my editing software and start scrubbing through it. I'm really anxious to see how I can color grade this too. Anyway, it'll be fun to play with. Okay, I'm back in the studio, and after using this camera for an entire day, actually a day and a half, I have to say that it's pretty good. Easy out of the box, great to vlog with. It has its limitations in low light. The sound quality isn't so great. However, it's very easy to work with. I'm using the camera right now here in my YouTube studio, so obviously it's doable. The colors straight out of the box are pretty good. I couldn't push them as far as I wish I could, so I'm going to be using a flatter profile in the future, which I should have been doing the whole time. And I obviously need ND filters because when you shoot a lot of videography and you can see the difference between what real motion blur should look like and not, it is painfully obvious, and I don't like the look of it. So ND filters on this during the day are crucial, and I did buy some. I have the Polar Pros, I just didn't get them in time for my weekend trip. The Rock Steady feature is a mind blower. I cannot begin to tell you how impressed I am with how smooth this footage is. You can take this camera and you can hold it in front of you and you can run full blast, and it is literally smooth as glass. It's freakishly smooth. How did DJI do that? Well done, DJI. And if you're gonna do a vlog like I did, and you guys know me, I don't do a lot of vlogs, but if you do a lot of vlogs, you're gonna need something to hold on to. Holding this camera like this, you need something to connect it to so you can have a grip on this thing. What do you guys think of the Osmo action? Is it something that you can actually use and kind of put it into your workflow when you're doing videography or vlogging or what have you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to discuss that with you. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and even if you didn't, it was totally free for you to watch, and I thank you for doing that. We'll catch you on the next one.